Okay, so I just felt like this was a necessary thing to talk about. I don't normally do talky videos, so this is kind of a new thing for me. It's a little commentary shit, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna talk. Let's talk about our feelings. Today I'm gonna, tonight, technically it's like 6:30 at night, but I'm gonna talk about, self-esteem, kind of, in a way. Maybe? I don't know. We're gonna talk about beauty, and self-worth and self-image. It really bugs me when people that know that they're super pretty and they're so freaking hot and all that just go, oh my god, I'm like so fat. I'm so ugly. Like, oh my god. Like, I gotta lose like 20 pounds. Like, yeah, Okay, that's just stupid because one, nobody gives a shit about what you think. So just stop. Just stop. Because you look fine. Okay? And by looking fine, you legit look fine. I mean, yes, we get it. I mean, the whole world freaking gets it. So shut up, please. Because what you're doing, since you are this social image, because you're Miss Popular high school cheerleader, I don't give a crap about what anybody else thinks, but I do because I don't want to let anybody know that because I'm so fucking popular and hot and all that. But anyway, this topic is very sensitive for some people because some people might be saying that, oh, Zoe, what are you doing? You're being so insensitive to everybody. Well, you know what? I don't care because this is my freaking video. I can do whatever the hell I want. So I just want to tell you guys that don't listen to these fake people. I mean, yeah, there are people out here that cope with life because life is so, and I'm being serious, I'm not being sarcastic anymore, because life is really difficult for them and they can't cope with it, and because they can't tell anyone around them, so the only way they know how to cope is through self-mutilation. And by self-mutilation I mean like the whole friggin' shish kebab. I can mean drug abuse, alcohol abuse, cutting, eating disorders, anorexia, bulimia, binge eating, development of psychiatric, mental, what have yous, like bipolar, depression, manic's the same thing as bipolar. Well, bipolar 1 and bipolar 2. Did you know that Catherine Zeta-Jones is bipolar 2? I learned the other day while waiting to get my oil changed, and I was sitting in the waiting room and reading a People, and it said that Catherine Zeta-Jones had bipolar 2. I was like, no shit, wow, I did not know that. No, I didn't know. Getting off topic. Back on topic. But there are people that really do hurt because of that, and that's how they cope. Because I used to cope with shit like that, okay? Granted, it was on a much mild scale, but some things just really took me off, and I could not cope with it. It also didn't help the fact that I was dealing with so many sexual frustrations at the time, and I was lying because I was just so scared to even think that, what if my feelings for so-and-so were actually really true, and I was like, no, it can't be, and I was already angry and hormonal enough as it was. And I got into a lot of really bad shit. And, a lot of people say, oh, that's not too bad. It's not like meth or heroin. I'm like, no, it's not meth or heroin. God, please. Not that I'm saying I'm better than that, but just, I don't have friends that do that. I don't know people that do that. I live in freaking Plano, where the worst thing that you could possibly do is, take, pot or something. I don't know. Plano for you, where you have nothing else to do with your life except smoke pot and complain and bitch about your life. Or at least in West Plano, but I mean, or if you're in East Plano, then you just think you're so ghetto and so gangsta, and you think you're the shit. But sorry, I've got a cough. But yeah, I had to deal with cutting. I had to deal with I was addicted to inhalants, paints, spray paints, glue, Sharpies, anything that gave off some sort of fume, I was into that. And it just made me escape things for a while. Painkillers. One night, I took about 20 Aleve, and I'm surprised that I am not dead, because I read those bottles, and if you take like more than 6 or 8 in a day, it's supposed to cause internal bleeding. And considering that I wasn't puking up blood the next morning, I'm really disturbed if I'm going to have like some sort of liver, stomach issues when I'm older. By older, I mean like probably 10 years from now, so that sucks. No, I turned to alcohol early on in high school, and it wasn't that bad. It started getting really worse my senior year, just because it was readily available, and I knew people, and I took advantage of that. And it was really bad my junior year too. I mean, my junior and senior year, I mean, both were really bad. But the point is that when you say that you're not pretty enough, that's not true. Because you are beautiful. Everybody on this planet is beautiful. And you need to realize that. I think you're beautiful. I think every single one of you out there is beautiful. Or handsome, or gorgeous, or sexy. I mean, I think that all of you are. So what if you're, dying of cancer or something? I still think you're beautiful. So what if you're like 50, 60, 120, 100, whatever, 200 pounds overweight? I don't care. I still think you're beautiful. So what if you're a ginger and you have no soul? I still think you're beautiful. So what if you're this scrawny little kid that, has no muscle on him? I still think you're beautiful. Inside and out. I don't really see, and something might just be wrong with me. I don't go for looks. I don't. Everybody goes for looks. But when I go for looks, I think everybody's beautiful. Because you all are. Whether you agree with this next statement or not, God made everybody in His image, and He made everybody beautiful. And when you bring yourself down like that, you're not just hurting yourself, you're hurting others. Because what you say doesn't just affect you, it affects the people around you. And this goes true for, if you're saying anything negative about anyone. Yourself, your friends, even if you're just kidding around, that does impact them. My friend, when I had friends, we'd joke around and I'd always be, the stupid one that didn't get it in my group. And I started believing that I was really stupid. And my grades started tanking. And I just didn't care. And I regret that. Because I knew I could have done stuff. But I kept believing that I was stupid. And I regretted that. This is a really long video, so I apologize. But you guys are beautiful. And I want you to know that. I love you all. Mwah. And I know a bunch of people are going to be like, oh, I'm going to be single forever. No, you're not. No, you're not. There's somebody out there who will see the beauty in you. That is going to see, wow, they're such an amazing person. And at that point, when they say that to themselves, and they feel it in their hearts, that's when your inside you and your outside you, these two beauties, form into one. Oh, that was cool. They form into one, and that's you. That makes you all around beautiful. So what if you're like me and you have like an awkwardly chipped tooth right now because you don't know what the hell happened and now part of your tooth is chipped and you have to go to the dentist on Monday morning and get that checked out and try and get that fixed? Or if you're a pirate suffering from scurvy. Whether it's a little chip or a big chip or your whole mouth, you're still beautiful. I mean, yeah, pirates were a little greasy and a little hairy, and I'm not into guys or pirates that much. I mean, there is beautiful qualities in everybody, and that shines through. It really does shine through. And I want you guys to realize that that means something. You are all beautiful. You are beautiful in every single way. Words can't bring me down. Okay, I know that was bad. I did that on purpose. So, I love you all. Never, ever, 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 never, ever, never, ever forget that. Okay? Oh, that's sad. There's a fire truck going by. I can hear it. It's sad. So, please keep whoever is hurt in your thoughts, in their prayers. If you're into that. I am, but other people might not be, so that's my little pep talk on self-image, self-worth, and beauty all around. You are all beautiful, and you need to believe that, because if you don't, I'd be sad, and you won't make me sad. That's my really ugly, I'm sad puppy dog face, but I would be sad. You don't want me to be sad. So I love you. You're all beautiful. And never ever forget that. And don't let anybody else tell you differently. Okay? Pinky promise. Are you pinky promising? Okay. I don't break pinky promises. I don't know who the hell you are. But if you break this pinky promise, I'm gonna come find you and I'm gonna smack you and I'm gonna break your pinky. So don't you fucking mess with me. So, love you. Mwah.